come. All right, guys, take care.
Hey, Daryl and Werner. I just want to say thank you so much for being a fan and watching NWA and being super supportive of that. Hey, everybody, this is Camille Brickhouse, and you're listening to CovalentTV.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, La Boricua Badass, the brightest star in the sky, the greatest that beat the greatest, La Boricua Badass, the flavor gang leader. And you're watching Covalent TV. Oh,
Daryl and Werner, I want to send so much love. I heard about Covalent TV, and I wanted to say thank you for, making fans, wrestling fans happy, for the gaming and everything. Like, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. And to everybody else out there, thank you for listening and watching Covalent TV. Sending so much love. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay sane. Love you guys. Mwah.
Hello, my name is Maria Canales Bennett, and I am the First Lady of Professional Wrestling, and you're watching Covalent TV.
Hey guys, you're watching Covalent TV with my friends, and this is Kayla Sparks here, and make sure you tune in and stay positive and girl power.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday. Now, we know that recently Chelsea Green and Mia Yim had a little something called a dumpster match, but it appears that they took one thing from this match and it spread across the product, and it's been spreading across the product for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. And if you know what that is this little thing called trash. So, guys, welcome to your WWE Monday Night Raw live review. It is your boy, Mr.Starks, and
Big Dub.
what is going on, y'all? We got to talk about it. We got to talk about the amount of trash that we were subjected to tonight. Again, it's rare when I give pregame thoughts on weekly television, but I got to do it right now. So even with them scaling down from 3 hours to 2, and, it's only for the rest of the year, but even with them scaling down to 2 hours, still the same problems remain, still the same issues remain, and I feel like there's not enough talk about it. There's not enough dialogue about it. There's not enough reporting about it. A lot of the fundamental issues that WWE are facing right now as a product, they are not changing. Now, we'd be repeating ourselves for the 90 millionth time if I told you the reason why they're not changing, but that doesn't make it any better. That is something that I'm so tired of hearing. I'm so tired of hearing, why do they need to change? They're making a lot of money. Why do they need to change? They have attendance and sold out arenas and all that. Why do they need to change? Here's a big reason. Real quick. Even the most abused person on the planet gets sick of being abused someday. I hate to use those words specifically, but even the most abused person on the planet cannot take abuse for so long. Like, it will eventually get to a point of where, I don't want to say drones. I feel like drones are always going to be there, but their traditional casual WWE fan is going to run away. Now, something else that bugged me, and I'm a battle rap fan, guys. This is related, I promise. I'm a battle rap fan. So there was a battle rap event hosted, I want to say just this past weekend, where, you know, it was based around wrestling bars. Like, you can only spit wrestling bars, which I think is a dope concept. I really do. But the people who are hosting and the people who are a part of it are all WWE drones. They don't really watch anything else. They don't participate in anything else. I think Tay Rock and Chess did a House of Glory show, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure if they could have done a WWE show instead, they would have. The chokehold that WWE has on people's brains because it's something they grew up watching is very sad to see, because there is nothing out there right now that is as bad as the WWE. We went so many years where we had to watch wrestling and be like, okay, WWE sucks. And somebody would say, okay, well, tell me what's better. And depending on which period you grew up in, you could either only say TNA or TNA. Those were your only two choices. But then if you watched TNA, you got clowned for watching TNA. They called it the minor leagues. They said it wouldn't, you know, stack up to anything. So why are you bothering watching that minor league product? If y'all are wondering why I'm going on this little dialogue here, is because I'm actually watching these shows and I'm not feeling anything anymore. I'm numb. Like, I'm completely numb. Now, that takes away from you guys getting the entertainment value you deserve when it comes to these shows, because I watch these shows and my brain shuts off. I can't enjoy it. There's nothing enjoyable about it. It's the same thing every time. It's a game of checkers. You know which pieces are which. You know there's black and red pieces. You know the scenarios in which you can, you know, king someone, and you know how this goes. Like, it's the same monotonous game over and over and over and over. And it's funny because WWE was a monopoly, but if they were like the Monopoly board game, that would at least mean they have variety, because you could pick which piece you want to play with. You can't even decide what the product does. The product just does what it does, whether you like it or not. And WWE fans are not taking their freedom back. So again, that is why I'm saying this. WWE fans are not taking their freedom back. They're not taking their freedom of choice back. And to be honest, I feel sorry for you guys, because this is the worst wrestling product out there right now, bar none. This is the worst wrestling product out there, bar none. There is no wrestling product worse than the WWE right now. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Honestly, and I'm going to ask Werner, honestly, did you ever think you'd see the day where WWE would be the worst game in town?
I knew the attitude wouldn't last forever. I knew there'd be a valley,
As
but I didn't think it would be this bad.
Yeah. There's nothing. They walk you into an empty room with no amenities and say, here's where you're going to live for the rest of your life. And their fan base is perfectly fine with living in this room with nothing. Respectfully, if y'all want the entertainment value on these shows to go up, this kind of plays right into our format of our show, funny enough. If y'all want the entertainment value of these shows to go up for WWE, because again, I don't even find this enjoyable. I really do not even find this enjoyable. I don't. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not even being negative. I'm just being truthful. I don't find any, like, there's nothing I could look at in the product and go, at least I enjoy that. There's nothing. So if y'all want to make these shows more entertaining for us and for yourselves, hit the like button, hit the share button, show love in the comments, man. Run the comments up with insightful comments. Donate to the show, support, you know what I'm saying, with Cash Apps. We got the Streamlabs link, we got the Super Chats. Show support, man, because that'll make these shows way better for everybody involved, because that will help us engage with you guys better and see where your heads are at, because where my head is at, I don't know what to say about it anymore. It is the worst wrestling product out there. But the blind loyalty that resides with this product is so massive that if you say that, you're chased down the street with, you know, torches and pitchforks. But here's the problem, Drones. Here's where you guys have a big problem. Y'all are talking to somebody who doesn't give a fuck. I do not care. Chase me. Y'all ain't gonna be as fast as me. Y'all never catch me. So, like, I really don't care. Because most of y'all don't have lives. So, while, like, I'm not scared I'm gonna run into any WWE drones in the real world and they're gonna catch me slipping for saying WWE is the worst product out there right now. Nobody's gonna catch me slipping. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Now, I don't think I'm untouchable, but I highly doubt a WWE drone is going to throw hands with me over it. I doubt it. So if you disagree, please come through with the logical argument of which you disagree with and actually do it that way, okay? You see what's going on, man. I'm going to read a few comments in just a second. Give me a second, guys. I'm just making sure everything is good over here. All right, cool. Let's read a few comments. Said, don't tell a WWE fan WWE is the worst wrestling product. They'll go crazy. Do not care. So WWE has been the worst wrestling promotion for a good number of years, 14, but now they're absolutely dead. Steve Butler said, we go from Wrestle Dream to this shit. The recap was great, by the way. Said, yeah, but I always hate that. Maybe you've outgrown it. No, that's not an argument. That's not an argument. That's not an argument. That's not an argument at all. And Chris Kane, to that, do they not realize that that is a self-dunk? Do they not realize that that's actually saying the product is meant for kids or people with a kid-like mindset? Because kids blindly follow things until they get tired of them. Man, you doing a show or you shopping at Sam's Club? What you doing, man?
Shopping at Sam's Club. You didn't know?
Nah, bro, I'm serious. I'm serious as fuck, man. Let's do a fucking show. Talk tonight.
Yeah, I'm blowing my nose.
But yeah, guys, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. I really don't. Said it's like watching paint dry and grass grow. You know the comments, you can see them too. So read a couple if you feel free.
WWE is catered to kids, not adults. We've known that. We've known that for years. But I don't even think it's catered to kids anymore. I don't know. I don't honestly know of a kid that actually watches this shit. What is this show actually really catered to? Mentally stunted people? I really don't see it. I don't see it being what kid would watch this? In good faith, what kid would watch this?
I'll take Adrian Carpenter's super chat. Shouts out to you, Adrian Carpenter. Appreciate the support tonight. It is truly appreciated. Thank you so much. Said I can't with WWE. I simply don't watch. It's not hard. Shelton Benjamin versus Leo Rush on Wednesday. Can't wait. No, that's going to be a good match. I'm excited for that. That is going to be a good match. Now, when you say I simply don't watch, it's not hard. See, that is something, that is a little piece of advice. Just that one little sentence right there. That's a piece of advice I wish WWE fans would take with AEW. I really do. Now, us, we review the show. We talk about the show. We get on here on a weekly basis and we analyze it. So if anybody tells us that, it's null and void because we cover the show. It's a difference when you're actually doing something that puts game tape out there about how the product actually is. You know what I'm saying? That's like telling, well, not comparing ourselves to that great FBA icon, but I'm talking about it just in a analytical analogy standpoint. That's like telling MLK not to march just because white people don't like him. That's what that would have been like. Oh, well, you know white people don't like you. Why do you march? You know, so nobody could come on this show and say, oh, if you feel that same way, why do you guys review it? Like, we review it because we have a duty to the internet wrestling community that no one else is taking up the duty of actually informing you of what these shows really are. So if we go away, who does it? It's really that. It's really just that. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like we're the only ones doing this.
Because let's be honest. If we go away, there's what, 10,000 echo chambers for WWE and AEW bad, because that's all that would be left.
Like, it's even to a point now. And this is why I told y'all, man. This is why I told every single one of y'all, be careful of people who kiss too much ass. Be careful of people that seem like they overly love something. Y'all remember when that Air Gold account on Twitter was AEW Gold, if I'm not mistaken? Now this dude is making like drone-esque tweets. And we told y'all, I swear to God, I came on this review and I told every single one of y'all, be careful of these people that overly praise AEW, because those are the people that dead ass will turn on their droning at any given moment, and it'll take everybody off guard. But it won't take us off guard because I see through the bullshit. If anybody's overly anything, that means they don't stand for it at all. Let me say that again. If you run into somebody that's overly anything, that means they don't stand for it at all. It's performative. And I knew that this entire time. Speaking of which, I got to go unfollow him. I knew that this entire time. Something about the way he moved, I was like, this is performative for you. You're only praising AEW to get like love. Once he realized that it was unpopular to do, what did he start doing, guys? He started droning. And now, because he got called out for it, because like the past couple weeks he's been getting called out for it, now he's playing both sides of the fence. He's a fed walker now. And let me tell you something. Those are the people you got to be very, very wary of, because they will turn like this. As soon as something fits their agenda, they'll switch. As soon as something doesn't fit their agenda, they'll switch. You can't win or lose with people like that. They just exist merely to be agents of chaos.
Oh.
That is their existence.
And that gaslights drones.
Whether you know it or not.
Yeah. Modon said when you have an ego as big as Triple Nose and he realizes he doesn't have to even try hard to put on a good show, because he knows the drones will accept anything they get. Yeah.
I mean,
they'll bitch and moan, but they'll still accept it.
Yeah, I love y'all comments, but let me tell you something. When it comes to the actual product and the bar of the standard, I really don't have words tonight. I'm so bored with this fucking product. Bored isn't even the word. I'm apathetic towards it. When it comes to this product, guys, you know what you're getting. So if somebody says, well, that kind of deflates what you just said a second ago. No, it doesn't. You know what you're getting, but then they'll creatively find ways to make it worse. So just when you think, I know what I'm going to get, I'm going to show up, I'm going to get the same checkers game that I always get every fucking week. I'm going to get the same generic, boring default booking I get every week. They go, how do we insult your intelligence anymore? How do we continue to insult your intelligence at a high level? How do we take it from a high level to the outer rims of space? Every week, every single week. Y'all notice I'm not yelling about it. No need. What for? WWE doesn't deserve the energy that we bring to these shows because they just do what they do. That's like being mad at a hoe for being a hoe. Hoes gonna be hoes, man. You can't do nothing about it. And that's how I feel about WWE at this point. Hoes are gonna be hoes. WWE is gonna WWE. They're gonna sell you on the spectacle. They're gonna sell you on that ugly ass W. They're going to sell you on all the fucking merchandise stores next to whatever arena they're peddling $500 nosebleed tickets for. And that's what they're going to do. And the zombies that follow this are going to eat the brains of it, as they always do.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Said Eric Gold is a nerd who lives in his mother's basement. Clearly.
Facts.
Clearly. But I saw that coming a mile away. Yeah, Real One, WWE Real One is another one. That is another one where it's like you're too overly AEW. Like, this is performative for you. This is a song and dance for you. Y'all know how Kel Mitchell dances at the beginning of our intro? That's what this is for them. They do it because they know the crowd will cheer. They're not doing it because they actually want to do that or believe that. I've seen through the grift from day one. I've came on these reviews and have told y'all I see through their grift. I really do. If their favorite WWE wrestler gave them a shout out, they'd flip tonight. They'd flip tonight. Look at JD. JD is the greatest example of that. JD is the greatest example of that. The dude was overly AEW when AEW first came around, and then he got roasted. And now he loves everything Triple H does. He wants Triple H's dick cheese in his fucking mouth.
And Tony broke with hologram. Yeah. Weekly Steel Chair says, Real One literally says, I'm watching real wrestling, always propping up AEW, but then he tweets all WWE things, and I'm like, dude, you are clearly watching when you clearly say you don't.
Clearly. It's performative. I'm sick of the fakeness, dude. I'm just so sick of all this fake shit. It's too much fake shit going on in this specific line of work and industry. It's too much fakeness. Everybody is agenda driven. Nobody is truth driven. Nobody is facts driven. Everybody just wants a piece of the pie, and they'll say whatever they have to say to get it. Adrian Carpenter with another super chat. That's how you support your fucking content creators, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Said, I haven't watched for a while. A lot of my wrestling buddies are like addicts. They just can't stop watching. I donate because your voice is needed. Thank you, Adrian Carpenter. Thank you. Appreciate that, goddammit. That's what we came here for, man. Straight up. Giovanni also said the IWC needs you too. Man, look. I wish that we had a bigger platform. I'm saying it on the show, guys. I wish we had a bigger platform. You know why? I think we would be the most attacked. I think we would be the most hated. I think a lot of people would try to shit on our credibility. I really think if we had a big platform, we would be the anti-heroes of professional wrestling media coverage and coverage in general. I do. Oh, and by the way, guys, there I go being right again. I told y'all on the Wrestle Dream review that the entire reasoning behind why Tony Khan doesn't do these media scrums anymore is because he just cannot bother with the gatekeepers and the same media people. Guys, why do y'all think the media scrums have been way shorter, and why do y'all think Tony Khan has just been catching his flights right after pay-per-views? He hasn't even been like, oh man, I'm gonna stick around. No, Tony Khan is just like, I'm out of here. I told y'all. I literally just told y'all. Even Tony Khan is getting sick of the fakeness.
Gotcha, bitch.
But Tony Khan, you have a duty to yourself and you have a duty to your promotion to get rid of the people that encourage it. Fightful doesn't give a fuck about you. Okay? PW Insider doesn't give a fuck about you. None of these media outlets give a fuck about you. They use you for clout. You want me to tell you what you are, Tony Khan, and what your promotion is to these media outlets? I'm pretty sure y'all have heard this scenario before. Tony Khan in AEW is the guy that puts the ring on the hoe, takes her off the streets, pins her up, gets her motherfucking anything she wants, gets her nice cars, a nice house, the latest designer, all that good shit, right? Treats her like a queen, even though everybody knows what the deal is. Meanwhile, they treat WWE like the alpha male. The alpha male that does none of that. The alpha male that does none of that, but still fucks that woman. That same woman I just described, they fuck that woman. And they don't even have to put in any effort. Don't got to take her out on dates. Don't got to come to her. She come to him. Don't got to do nothing because he's an alpha. That's how. Oh shit! That caught me off guard.
And a booty, 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 and a booty.
See what I'm saying? Y'all make the review better when y'all do stuff like this. Y'all make these WWE reviews better when y'all do stuff like this. I'm gonna get to the super chats in a second, but let me finish my point. That was kind of perfectly timed. Funny enough, I was talking about hoes. But yeah, that's what WWE is to the wrestling media. They look at WWE like that alpha male that they'll let hit for nothing, for the cost of $0.00. They do. And they look at Tony Khan like the simp.
Yep.
That they can get money out of, tangibles out of. Now, mind you, there are women out there that they kind of want an in-between. They want a man with alpha male traits, but with a simp's pockets. Let me tell y'all something, ladies. This is a bonus lesson. Let me tell y'all something. That man does not exist. That man does not exist. You have to give up something. You have to give up something. That man does not exist. Trust me, guys. Funny enough, I have dealt personally with specific expectations of myself that I'm like, you knew what you got when you signed up. I told you this is what you are, and this is the role you're going to play. If you wanted to negotiate more, you should have negotiated it at the beginning. But this was your role. This is what you were going to be, and you knew this was what you were going to be. So why are you surprised? That's what Tony Khan needs to start doing with these media people. Here's what you are to me. Here's the most I'm willing to give you. And if you don't like that, go see if WWE will give it to you. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
What are they going to do? They need you. They need you way more than you need them. Go ahead.
Adrian Carpenter said if you want to hear from Tony, listen to the media calls on Wednesdays before pay-per-views. That's where you get good info from.
I'm always in the media calls. That ain't news to me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound snippy, but trust me, I listen to the media calls. Adrian Carpenter with another 5 schmackaroo said, read that one already. Let me go to Weekly Steel Chairs. I'm sorry. Said, I'm a pro wrestling fan since 1999, not a single organization fan. Keywords, pro wrestling fan, which is what we are. We can't be broken for this. Thank you for the £5, Weekly Steel Chair. We appreciate that. We really appreciate that. Said Tony Khan needs to promote Tony Schiavone to head of media relations. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
I haven't seen that pitch before. That's a good comment. That is a good comment. All right, let me see what else. So if you want to hear from Tony Khan, read that already. So I think Bubba is just trying to get engagement over hating media, whereas we all genuinely see Bubba is doing exactly, yet again, what we told y'all he was going to do. Once the TV deal came through, you notice a lot of the grifters kind of fell back. Some, like Eric Bischoff, doubled down, but nobody else doubled down. Nobody else. Eric Bischoff was the only one. JD tried, but then he got roasted again, and now JD's chilling. And when I say chilling, I mean now he's trying to criticize stuff like hologram and all types of weird shit. Like, dude, but Bubba trying to play this like angel of forgiveness act. Bubba, cut the shit, bro. Cut the shit, dude. You were one of the main people that was talking cash shit about AEW, dog. Don't try to play Mr. Nice Guy now. Don't try to play voice of reason now. Don't. Faking the funk is one of the worst things you can do in this lifetime, especially if you a man. Don't fake the funk out here, man. Bubba, you faking the funk because you got caught with your pants down, bro. Cut it out. You are fucking clown shoes, dude.
And what's to say in 3 years or 4 years he doesn't start that shit back up again?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's fucking clown shoes, bro. Honestly, 99% of pro wrestling media is clown shoes. But Bubba, you are especially clown shoes. You know why? Because you weaponize being one of the boys and being in prime ECW. You weaponize that with a whole bunch of people that believe you just because of it. You understand that, right? You can only brainwash people that only take your word because of the wrestling promotions you've belonged to. Bubba, if you were wrestling in today's wrestling era, dog, you're not even making it to the mid card. If you take ECW Bubba Ray Dudley and drop him in modern day wrestling, he's not even a fucking mid carder. Not even. So the fact that you weaponize people's ability to want to love nostalgia as much as possible against them and say a whole bunch of stuff and put out false rhetoric that you know people are going to adopt because it's coming from you, that shows a lack of integrity, my guy. I don't care how you want to flip it. That shows a lack of integrity. You know people are going to take your word for stuff. You know people are going to listen to you. You know you have a platform and you weaponize that to put shit out there that you know you shouldn't put out there.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what most of you weirdos do. Y'all want to know the only reason why Raj Giri fell off the map? Do y'all want to know the only reason Raj Giri fell off the map? He wasn't a former wrestling personality of some kind. I guarantee you if Raj Giri was a former wrestling personality of some kind, he'd still have a platform.
Yeah.
Bubba knows exactly what he's doing. And Werner just made a solid point where he just said, who's to say he doesn't start this back up 3 years from now? Go ahead, man.
Weekly said Bubba just wrestled on GCW in death matches, but hold on, he criticizes AEW for death matches.
I didn't mean to take that exhale right there. It's exhausting because, like, how many times have we told y'all that it's all performative? It's all an act. Bubba was only saying that shit because it made the grifters happy. It made the fans and the followers of the grifters happy. He didn't believe that his own damn self, but he said it because he knew it would bring him monetization dollars. Y'all come on, man. Y'all know this, bro. Y'all know this. This is why we keep telling y'all to stop listening to that bullshit. Adrian Carpenter came through with another super chat. Man, dude, you are showing the support that, man, it's just beautiful, man. I wish we would get this support even more. We appreciate you. Thank you. Said Tony needs to stop letting wrestling outlets in the scrums get more mainstream media into the scrums, especially if they do the Fox deal. No. Not as long as those gatekeepers around. Not as long as John Schneider is around. No.
Weekly said he should listen to Nick Nemeth when it comes to his fellow colleagues on Busted Open, as Nemeth is constructive in general of the business and it is good for it.
Respectfully.
Yeah. At least somebody is.
Said Booker T is a prick and Raj literally went on a weird clout sniffing tweets. Then he sold WrestleLink or whatever. Yeah, we know this. But the thing with Raj is, again, he has no credibility. He has no credibility. That's why he crashes out the way he does. He doesn't have the, the popularity and the love and the grassroots love of anyone because everybody can see through him. And that's how I feel about Bubba. I can see through this whole, oh, now I'm going to praise AEW. Now I'm going to go on, little dialogues about how great AEW is now. And Bubba, I don't believe you. Like, dude, I do not believe a word that comes out of your mouth. I don't. You're doing this for the clicks.
And everything you say is disingenuous.
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I just said, but I feel you. It's for the clicks, dog. We see through it. It's for the clicks. Now all of a sudden it's popular to like AEW. Now all of a sudden he has a pro AEW take. Y'all got to pay attention, man. Y'all got to pay attention, dude. Now it's the cool thing to praise AEW. Now all of a sudden people are praising AEW.
Mm-hmm. Just because they got a TV deal.
Y'all got to stop falling for it. Stop platforming these people, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Stop platforming these people. Say, get rid of Schneider then. Stop giving the biased outlets access. They won't.
They won't.
Tony is just, he's tired of it. He's just at that point where he's like, fuck it. Can you blame him? I'm pretty sure he's tried to have discussions with John Schneider and all of them and be like, yo, let some new outlets in here. And they're like, but we gotta have Fightful in here. We gotta have the big guys in here, Tony. What are we supposed to do?
We gotta keep Will Washington happy. We gotta let his friends in.
And I told y'all, when I got to do the Dynasty Media Scrum, I swear to God, I was like, oh, I see what's going on. I said, I see what's going on. I see it. I figured it out so fast, guys. David Jones said it's crazy that in the pro wrestling world where being ignorant towards certain things is seen as entertainment rather than a learning lesson. I love that comment.
That's a great comment.
Bang.
That is a phenomenal comment, Xavier. That is a great fucking comment. Absolutely. The lines are being too blurred. You know what? To play on Xavier's point, the lines are being too blurred between ignorance and informing. What we do when we get in front of these cameras and these lights is we inform. Now, what's funny is what we do is called being negative. I don't know if y'all know that or not. They call what we do negative. But all of these other podcasts that spew ignorance to the level of saying stuff like the WWE women's division is the best women's division in professional wrestling. That's ignorance.
God.
That is ignorance. If you have a platform and you're saying that is ignorance. You are misleading people. That is misinformation. Said, I bet if Tony Schiavone were in charge of that department, he'd wipe half of those outlets out. Said if AEW didn't get this new TV deal, all these outlets would still be running AEW and Tony Khan to the ground. That is facts.
Yeah.
Weekly Steel Chair with another £5. Thank you, Weekly Steel Chair. Again, guys, all of the support is appreciated. Said bring in Fightful, but they would be the first outlet to get you shut down because they're all weirdos, and I've seen a few in person and on Twitter. I haven't seen enough of them in person to make a judgment on all of them, but the ones I have met, I was like, oh, I see why y'all flock together. But haven't I broken this down? Haven't I already said these are the people that were never popular in high school, never really had anything going for themselves. They weren't pretty or handsome enough to get jobs in certain lanes. And it's like they all banded together and made a fucking wrestling news outlet.
Mm-hmm. That's always two steps behind.
Yeah. Have y'all ever seen Will Washington in person? The dude looks like a dork. He looks like a dork. Sean Ross Sapp looks like a square-headed dork. Denise Salcedo looks like the ugly girl in the Fran group that has to work twice as hard to get a man to fuck her. I said it. Yeah, tonight I'm on that. I said it. You know, type of crazy bitch in high school that write letter to the high school quarterback, talk about how much she loves him, but leave the letter anonymous. Denise Salcedo looks like that girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what Denise Salcedo looks like. So yeah, it's a band of merry weirdos. And because they weren't good enough or talented enough or pretty or handsome enough to do anything else in life, they were like, let's go into this wrestling lane where everybody's weirdos and make some money. And guys, I'm about to expand this shit further than y'all think. I don't really talk about my moves before they become solidified. So just know I'm about to expand this CovalentTV brand beyond wrestling. You know why? Because I actually have the chops. I can actually show up to a red carpet and look like I'm a part of that damn red carpet. So yeah, it's finna expand. Y'all gonna see some stuff coming up. And something I cannot do going forward, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If anybody wants to work with me, do business, anything, I don't do flakers and I don't count my money before I have it in my hand. So if I'm taking somebody's word on something, you better deliver. I'm not doing none of that IOU bullshit. I'm not. If you gonna work with me, you better be ready to work. Respectfully. Weekly Steel Chair said, or paid to get fucked. I mean, let's be real, man. Weekly Steel Chair said, I'm at Shorty Salcedo and Koki sniffing sap nuts, and they just ask the same generic questions. They're not talented.
Yeah.
They're not talented. They're not. Xavier said, also, I was a fan of JD and just, oh my God.
Oh.
And just Alex, but I took a break watching their videos. Xavier, I'm glad you found us, man.
Yeah.
We're not on our usual entertainment game tonight because this review kind of needs to be a little more targeted. But you found the right reviews, man. Watch some of our other reviews, man. Watch our Wrestle Dream review. Watch all that. Said also, yeah, but no, dude. Just Alex that's what happens when you pander too much. How Just Alex fell off, that's what happens when you pander too much. Just Alex fell off because the dude just could not stop ass kissing. He couldn't for the life of him. His loyalty lied everywhere. He just you got to stand for something. Well, Warner froze up. Said, I've never watched a JD stream. I just see people clipping him and it makes me laugh. All right, cool.
Am I still frozen?
No, you good. Warner, read a couple comments and then we ain't even talked about what we got to do tonight. We gonna still talk about it though. Go ahead.
Let's see. Weekly said, I don't see you as negative. I see you as unbiased. I enjoy you guys most of the time. I hold my podcast standards to yours. You're my highest standard. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Weekly also said, Master betrayed my trust of enjoying podcasting. There's another one that fell off too after turning into a drone.
Him becoming compromised shocked the hell out of me. Yeah, I agree with you, Weekly Steel Chair. Him becoming compromised shocked the hell out of me. But I guess he realized there was no money in what he was doing. Like basically like how we're realizing. Like we're realizing that's why we need y'all support. We're realizing that telling the truth don't get you clicks. We're realizing that. But I'm not going to be compromised. There's no way you could get me to praise something I think is garbage. No way. But go ahead, Warner.
Arthur said, I used to listen to No DQ. You guys are so much better.
Thank you, Arthur. Appreciate that. And by the way, guys, we ain't forgot we got a job to do. We're going to bring you beautiful people the news, whole one special, accountable, and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go, because that is just what we do here on CovalentTV. And if y'all are enjoying everything, man, show your support with a like, show your support with a share, a retweet. You know what I'm saying? Bring people in the room to watch it with you if they're a wrestling fan. And also you can support by donating to the Cash App, the Streamlabs link, the Super Chats, whatever the case. And yes, you are right. We are going to where?
To church.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes when you catch the Holy Ghost, you just knock over a keyboard. It's just like that sometimes. You You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and drop those motherfucking church emojis in the comment section. Let's do it. I said motherfucking church emojis. Drop those church emojis in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Blasphemy, blasphemy, blaspheme. I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that. Said, I've watched the Wrestle Dream review and watched a lot of reviews for the past 2 weeks and loved the review. Also, I see Jamie beating Mariah Grand Slam for the title. That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind that.
Ooh.
That's a good little shout. But I got to see Willow get that belt at some point.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Warner, let's not delay the people any further. Oh, wait, go ahead. Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
Yeah, Weekly said the saddest thing about pro wrestling nowadays, besides WWE's existence or drones, is that certain people make so much money every single day just lying to people's faces.
No doubt. No doubt. Let's get into the news, sir.
All righty. So we had a lot of news today from the land of the rising sun known as Japan. And the biggest news is Hiroshi Tanahashi is retiring as an in-ring competitor in 2026 at Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom 20, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Hiroshi Tanahashi, legend. We already know that he's a legend. We already know where he's trying to take New Japan. You kind of get an idea. He has to start from scratch. I really think that he's going to have to start from scratch because a lot of those top stars that were over there are gone. He's really going to have to build New Japan back up as one of the world leaders of professional wrestling. And pardon me. And I think that's very possible. I think that's very possible. But it's only going to come once his priorities are shifted to being an executive, which is after retirement. So now that we have a firm retirement date, you could pretty much expect to see New Japan start to build itself back up again. I think towards the end of 2025, you start to see New Japan build itself back up again. And you know what? Good on AEW for helping with partnering with them and utilizing getting their stars on American television, getting them in front of eyes, because that is something WWE would never do.
No.
AEW is at least trying to help New Japan maintain their popularity until they hit the restart button. And I hope after New Japan does hit their restart button, they still rock with AEW, because you notice some promotions, they start all over and they cut off partnerships. You know what I mean? So hopefully, when they do hit their hard reset, AEW is still in the picture for them, because I think that could be a really good partnership. I do. So, you know, Hiroshi Tanahashi, man, get ready to enjoy your retirement. He's probably going to go on a really good run. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, expect towards the end of 2025 to see New Japan hit that hard reset, like new champions, you know, new characters they're pushing. Like, it's gonna hit a reset button. And New Japan was due. They did a great job for 40 years. For 40 years, guys, of not really having to build anybody new because they had so many established stars. This is a place we've honestly never seen New Japan in. So they made it a really long time before they had to hit the reset button. So you got to give them a hand clap for that. You do. You got to give them a hand clap for that. That's pretty impressive. To have that many established stars to where you didn't need to hit the rebuild button until like 40 years from that point, that's impressive. And I hope AEW can do the same thing. I do. Oh, Warner froze up. Hold on. Mute that real quick. All right, he's back. Cool. Go ahead.
Well, oh yeah. So I'm actually curious. Once Tanahashi is done, the Young Lion Cup, is that going to be a yearly thing and getting spotlight on new people?
So you kind of broke up for a second, but I think that me and the viewers got the gist of what you're saying. Yeah, it's a lot of things that are going to come into question. It's a lot of things that are going to come into question, like, you know, what is it going to look like going forward with New Japan? But I think Tanahashi might have some new ideas that we haven't seen yet. Who knows? We haven't seen Tanahashi get a chance to really sit down and just be an executive. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Marlo, for coming through on the Cash App with $5, man, supporting the cause here at CovalentTV. We really appreciate you. Guys, we're going to need to get some more paper in here for Werner's internet connection tonight. I don't know what's going on.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know, man. You tell me. I don't know what's going on your side, but we are here.
Oh, I have nothing's popping up. Nothing is popping up bad on my side. That's what I don't get.
Said TNA, to be fair, have had like 10. Said Tanahashi is definitely going to have a heavy push. Okay, yeah, no, Weekly Still Chair. You make some solid points. I see what you're saying. And appreciate you 5-star saying you guys keep it real, man. We do what we can when we can, man.
Mm-hmm.
That the problem AEW has is the money. The money is in anti-AEW takes, so that's what wrestling outlets and content creators will do until that changes. Yes, obviously I agree with that. There's only one thing I want you to understand. The money is already drying up. This is what happens when there's a mad dash towards one thing. I gave y'all an analogy earlier about women. See, the anti-AEW grift money is like that one alpha male in the room that every woman wants, but it's only one. Like you can't, like it's not two of them. All of the women are just chasing this one guy. Only one of them are gonna get chosen. So that's what the anti-AEW grift is at this point. It's a whole bunch of wrestling media outlets chasing one person. They're chasing one thing. So now it looks saturated. Now everybody is seeing through it. It shouldn't have taken this long for people to see through it. Oh, and by the way, the Nakamura thing going over to Noah is a nothing burger. Please, nobody bring that up. That is a nothing burger. That is literally just WWE going, we have nothing better to do with you. So, yeah, sure, we'll go let you work Noah once a year. We don't care. Well, that'd be twice this year. But, like, yeah, we'll let you go work Noah twice a year. Who cares? We're not using you. It's a nothing burger. I saw a lot of people getting so hype about that. It's a nothing burger. It really is. Xavier Jones said Tony announced Jay White versus Christian Cage. Holy shit.
God damn.
That is the battle of no wasted motion. Oh my God, that is going to be so good. That is going to be really good. I am very excited about that. That is going to be cool. Respectfully, that is going to be cool. All right, and another thing I want to get to, I don't even consider this news. It's kind of sort of stating the obvious, but it's just funny to bring it up. Joe Hendry got called out. And Werner, isn't it funny that I brought this up?
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it funny that I just brought this up? That shows you how many
last
people.
Monday?
I'm telling you, Werner, that shows you how many people watch our reviews and just don't comment. All of a sudden, that narrative that I brought up last week where I was like, WWE used Joe Hendry for his popularity and then overused him. And now Joe Hendry is just a nothing burger. And everybody's going, oh, he's competing for the TNA World Championship in Bound for Good. I'm like, dude, that's a nothing burger. That belt means nothing. TNA has been treated like NXT developmental. That belt means nothing. WWE has found a way to indirectly devalue TNA. But I'd said that, right? And now all of a sudden that became a narrative on Twitter. And I was like, that's interesting. That's curious. Okay. And Joe Hendry had replied to the falling off accusations. And it's not accusations, if I'm being honest. But responded to the falling off accusations and said, oh, in 4 months from now, you won't be saying that. And I was like, wow, that's the Royal Rumble. Then I said, wow. Way to bury the fact that you're challenging for your company's highest prize in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Wow. Good job, Joe Hendry. Good job on telling us everything we've already known about this partnership. Good. Thank you for telling us what we already know. You're more worried about counting down the days till you go to WWE than you are about contending for the world title for your promotion. Jordan Grace, you're not exempt. Love you, friend of the show, but you're not exempt. You're not exempt. We can see you counting down the days until you go to WWE. We can see it.
Day 422 left.
It is written on your face. Yeah, it's like the jail thing where you chalking off the wall. Like, it is written on your face. You don't even look invested in your matches anymore. The match versus you and Masha Slamovich is a nothing burger. I think it's going to be a great match, but it's a nothing burger because everybody knows you're leaving the company.
Mm-hmm.
And Werner, where are all those people? Where are all those people that said, that's not what WWE is doing. They're not using TNA just to poach their talent and leave them dry.
Bullshit.
What happened? Where did those people go?
They shut the fuck up because then they started to realize.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Motor City Machine Guns are going to be on SmackDown this week, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, Jordan Grace is all but signed to WWE at this point, correct?
That is correct.
Joe Hendry and his fucking mortifying dad bod is counting down the days to the Royal Rumble, correct?
That's correct.
And by the way, for all the people that hyped up Joe Hendry beyond just his gimmick and his theme song, y'all can take a long walk off a short bridge. There is no pier. I'm sorry, I always get that wrong. Short pier. Y'all can take a long walk off a short pier because I was sold a bill of goods when it comes to him. Everybody was like, oh, it's not just his theme song. It's not just his gimmick. You got to see him in ring. And then I went to go see him literally, I want to say a week after he became popular because they were coming to Chicago, Cicero Stadium. And I was like, let me go see what this dude is all about. Joe Hendry wrestles like a created wrestler if you just left all the default moves on him.
Facts.
Y'all lied to me. Everybody that told me that he wasn't just a theme song, y'all lied. Y'all lied. The dude can't fucking wrestle. I'm sorry. No, let me correct myself. He can wrestle. He just can barely wrestle.
He reminds me of Trick Williams.
Oh, people ain't ready for that discourse, though, dude. People ain't ready for that. We'll cross that bridge when he gets to the main roster. We'll cross that bridge when he gets to the main roster. When he gets to the main roster and he's still terrible, then we'll talk about it. See, Werner, we're ahead of our time. We know what we're saying before people get to it. People pay.
That's why we get shadow banned.
Yeah, people pay for paywall fucking news just to find out stuff we told them years before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no point. People will see it when he gets to the main roster. Trick Williams is as green as damn grass.
Yep.
And hasn't improved. Let me say that again. And hasn't improved. Maria, remember what I told you. You should be the last person trying to troll from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass thought motherfucking Michigan was in Wisconsin. You should be the last person trying to troll.
And Indiana. Don't forget Indiana.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love you, but you should be the last person trying to troll right now. All right? Said both are good, but Alexander is world-class talent. Yeah, but TNA is starting to catch WWE-itis, which is why Joe Hendry is being pushed over Josh Alexander. Weekly Steel Chair, I know you're a very avid TNA fan and a supporter, but TNA is catching WWE-itis. Anthem is in bed with WWE. I know it hurts. Oh, you addressed it. Oh, I'm sorry. You addressed it. You said, I'm a TNA fan. It pisses me off what they're doing. They'll try to get Josh Alexander next, and if that happens, I'm worried. Well. And speaking of which, Josh Alexander versus Takeshita in Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Is going to be for the international title.
Are we covering it?
I'm reconsidering it.
Okay.
I might have to cut it off when Bubba comes on.
Well, yeah, me too.
But I'm reconsidering it. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that, I said I might have to give this a watch.
Yeah.
That I agree. I'm absolutely not arguing about that. Okay, I'm just making sure because dog, it's looking spooky, bro. It's looking kind of spooky, my guy. Said Jordan Grace will be put on NXT when she officially makes the move to WWE. You know what Jordan Grace is gonna do?
Well, duh.
You know what Jordan Grace is gonna do, and I love her to death. She's gonna bury herself.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Grace is being a mark. Like the actual definition of that term in wrestling, because a lot of y'all use mark and y'all don't know what it means. Jordan Grace is a mark for WWE. She is a mark for WWE. She is. She is like a diehard WWE mark. And you know what that's going to lead to? They're going to use her, and when they're done, they're going to feed her to the women that they actually think highly of.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, Jordan, I beg you to reconsider. I beg you to reconsider. I beg you to reconsider. I beg when you hit free agency to actually consider all of your options. I really do. Josh, you too, because I know you and Jordan are coming up at the same time.
I'm just curious, will Jordan be worse than her husband?
Jonathan Gresham was a mark for himself to the point of where he damn near blackballed himself from the industry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jordan's going to go that far. I don't think Jordan is going to go that far. But I do think notoriety-wise, she's going to bury herself. Like all of the praise and love and adoration people have for Jordan Grace, I think 4 years from now, they don't have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to go as far as to say that. Matter of fact, I would even say 2 years. I'll cut that in half. I think the love and adoration people have for Jordan Grace right now, if she signs with WWE 2 years from now, people ain't going to remember her damn name.
And she'll be booked that way, too.
They're going to treat her, Werner, get ready for this. Get ready for this. Guys, I need y'all to get ready for what I'm about to say. This is bold, but get ready for what I'm about to say. You want to know what they're going to treat her like? You remember how Apollo Crews was pushed when he first came to NXT?
Oh.
That's how Jordan Grace is going to be pushed.
Oh.
She's going to be a jobber to the stars. She is going to be a jobber to all of the people that they do take seriously. You remember, do y'all remember the push Apollo Crews got when he first came to NXT? They had him going against all the guys that they actually wanted to push.
Show me your loyalty, damn it.
Yeah, they're going to treat her like the good hand. They are. That's what they did to Apollo Crews when he first signed with NXT. They treated him like the good hand. Oh, yeah, we'll let you go out there and, wrestle Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT title. We'll let you go against Richard O'Shea. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But you're losing.
Yeah, but you're losing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course we'll let you go out there and face them.
You want to face Julia? Of course. You're losing.
Yeah. Stephanie? Yeah. Losing, though.
You're losing.
Mark my words, guys. Mark my words. Remember I said this. Almost everything we say on this show ends up playing out. Mark my words on this. When we come back, when we revisit this probably a year from now, because her contract expires early 2025, I think January.
Yep.
When we're revisiting this, y'all going to be like, damn. Y'all remember that. Apollo Crews, they pushed him real heavy at first. But then you started to notice something. You're like, why does he keep getting to the mountaintop and losing? That's what they're going to do to Jordan Grace. Said January 2025, Josh Alexander, February 2025. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew their contracts were coming up at the same time. Pardon me. Said they did the same to Deonna Purrazzo because she challenged them on not understanding her character, so they banned her on TV and got rid of her. Yes.
Yeah.
That Jordan Grace literally right now, when she is on it, she is in conversation for the best women's wrestler. When she's not on it, she's absolutely ruined, and WWE will escalate that. Said I'd be surprised if we ever see Jade Cargill versus Jordan Grace as a main event. Adrian Carpenter, I almost forgot to read your super chat. Hey, Adrian Carpenter, again, I cannot say it enough how much y'all support means to us. When y'all donate, y'all support means everything. Thank you so much for donating and supporting this real talk. This is what elevates shows like ours. When y'all donate and y'all hit that like button, it helps. But you said the best talent TNA has is Alexander and Moose. WWE doesn't even use Alexander Face and Takeshita. Makes me think AEW has a chance to get him. I think Josh Alexander is going to consider all his options. I do. Jordan Grace, not so much.
I have a theory.
Austin?
With Josh.
Okay.
Not Austin.
Okay, all right.
What if where Josh goes is predicated to where a certain Scott D'Amore goes?
I don't see Scott going to WWE. So
I don't see Scott going to WWE either, but I wouldn't be surprised if they made an overture.
Of course they will. You know why? Because it'll give them an opportunity to poach more free agents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Let me see what else we got. Said I kind of bet the MLP event is a tryout for Alexander. Said Moose is on a contract to 2028, which is insane. That is insane. Wow. But I saw him doing some WWE ass kissing in an interview recently.
Mm-hmm.
But 2028 is crazy. That he must be one of the highest paid in that company then. Because that's a long time to lock yourself up. They must be paying him extremely well. So good for him. Hey, get to the bag, brother.
Yeah.
Said, I see Josh doing the G1. Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh.
That's real nice. Absolutely. But no, I think Josh considers his options. I really do. I would give Josh a faction almost straight away. If he does sign with AEW, I would give him a faction straight away. I would give him a faction full of people that actually know how to shoot, wrestle, like Greco-Roman freestyle. Like, I would give him a faction of people that actually know how to shoot, wrestle.
Yeah.
Maybe he could give the premier athlete some credibility. Yeah, see what I'm
Josh
saying?
Woods.
See what I'm saying?
Josh Woods.
See what I'm saying? I would make him the leader of premier athletes straight away.
Yeah. Sterling needs to go.
Yeah. Well, no, you could be the mouthpiece.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could be the mouthpiece. Yeah, no, that'd be dope. I think that'd be really cool. Josh Woods is really talented. I wish he would get a bigger push.
Me too. I don't know why he's in Ring of Honor. He should be on AEW.
Yeah, no, he should definitely get a bigger push. All right, y'all. People who don't need a bigger push because they're already pushed way too high in the algorithm and they cause you a lot of misery because you have to go through the pain of muting and or blocking them. Guys, if y'all know what portion of the show is coming up, go ahead and drop that in the comment section. But even if you decide that you are not going to because you don't want to support, well, I'm going to tell you anyway. It's time for us to hold one special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. There you go.
Oh, boy. This is from Twitter.
Twitter.
This is in relation to Triple H being asked about representation.
Mm-hmm.
To which AEW neckbeards decided to gaslight AEW fans and put out a picture of the Wrestle Dream card and said, I can't wait for that singles match tonight with black representation. Oh, wait, there isn't one.
Oh, my God. Don't y'all love when I say stuff and it just finds a way to come full circle? Warner, didn't I just say at the beginning of this show that like when you pander and you do too much, people see through it? Didn't I just say this shit?
Yep.
Do they expect Tony Khan to just be like, hey, AEW Dynamite, all black night? No. That's not what we mean when we say representation, you dumb fuck. That means actually feeling like the black talent in the company have the ability to have a main event level standing or even a standing in general in WWE's case. It's seeing a black wrestler going against another wrestler and not knowing he's automatically losing because he's black. That's what it means, dummy. We don't want the whole card to be black people. That's never what we've never said that. We have never said that. So that is gaslighting. That's textbook gaslighting. What do you like? When has anybody ever said that? Do these people not know what representation actually means? They act like it's a cardinal sin to say black people have not been represented well in professional wrestling throughout its history. Is like, am I being hyperbolic when I say that?
No.
Then where does that bullshit come from? Where does that gaslighting ass shit come from?
I wish I could tell you.
Maria, not in the mood tonight. Ask me another straight. Because then I'll start explaining it, and then people gonna want to sit here and argue with me on what it means. And then when I talk about white people doing it, it'll get real quiet. And no, not doing it. Not doing it. Not tonight. Said projection, maybe. Yeah, it's clearly a projection. It has to be some sort of projection. You know what, Chris O'Kane, you might be on the ball there. It might be some sort of projection. Because I can't think of no other reason that person would even have a reason to say that? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, what does that even resolve? What does that even, why? Why are you saying that? Representation can come in many forms. Like at Wrestle Dream, did Swerve have a wrestling match on the show? No, but guess what? He said something that represented Black Americans in professional wrestling. He said something that represented Black Americans in professional wrestling. Good God. We not asking for wrestling to look like a backyard party on the 4th of July. We not asking that. All right, guys. I could spend a lot of time on that, but I'm not. It's time for me to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. Oh, wait, let me make sure I ain't delete it. Okay, yeah, sometimes, delete some shit. All right, this is so funny. Because Zack Sabre Jr. became IWGP Heavyweight Champion, which I'm glad he finally gained weight, because otherwise that would have looked really funny. And he defeated Naito, to which Gunther, or in this case, I feel like this was Walter making this tweet, but Gunther put ZSJ with some clapping emojis. To which screen name AT Gambino? Gexbino? I don't know what the fuck this is. But screen name AT Gambino, I'm going to assume, had this to say. And somebody said, it's cult-like behavior. Get ready for this drawn accountability. AT Gambino had this to say. Gunther, I love you as WWE Champion. So please, don't shill out to those wannabe bottom feeders like Dax, who do nothing but work dangerously and give our business a bad name.
All the hate that he got today for that is unwarranted.
Our business. I doubt AT Gambino has even been close enough to a wrestling ring to even say wrestling business.
Mm-hmm.
And to address what you just said, why do WWE fans feel like wrestling belongs to them? Sports entertainment belongs to y'all. Y'all can lay as many claims as y'all want to sports entertainment. Have at it. We don't care. Have at it. Lay as many claims to sports entertainment as you would like, as your little heart fucking desires. Please. Be my guest. But when y'all try to lay claims to wrestling, that's where I have a problem. That is where I have a problem. Wrestling does not belong to you. It never has belonged to you. I hate the fact that Vince McMahon created such a monopoly that y'all think it belongs to you. And I hate that Triple H has helped further the culture and monopoly to the point of where y'all still think it belongs to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fact that a wrestler can't celebrate his friend's victory because they're so worried about y'all coming out the woodworks and jumping off a fucking 20-foot ladder to fucking elbow drop them is a joke. I'm going to say what I always say. Enjoy what the fuck y'all enjoy. I bet most of y'all don't even know who Zack Sabre Jr. is. I bet y'all looked it up. I bet y'all went to Google and typed in ZSJ Wrestling. Oh, no, he's not in WWE. Why is he talking about him?
Yeah.
I'm almost certain that's how most of y'all did. Werner, right hand of God. Right hand of God. God, strike me down. Werner, put your right hand up if you've ever done this before. Get ready. Get ready.
Okay.
Has anybody, get ready. I'm going to put mine up because I know I've done it. So get ready. Have you ever heard about a specific actor that everybody is going crazy about and you've typed in their name and put actor? We all guilty of it. We're all guilty of it.
Yeah.
We're all guilty of it. Now, I'm not trying to take the moral high ground and say we don't do it. But when it comes to wrestling fans will only do that just to dunk on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
We've all done it. Now, I'm not going to act high and mighty. We've all done it. We've all heard about a music artist, an actor, or something where we like, who is this motherfucker? You type in their name, rapper, type in their name, singer, type in their name, actor. Like, we've done this. But why is it that only wrestling, more specifically WWE fans, use that as a weapon? It's a reoccurring theme tonight, Werner. WWE weaponizes professional wrestling. And they weaponize it against actual professional wrestling fans. Because Werner, I'm cooking tonight, boy. Because if they actually wanted to further professional wrestling and see it grow into something beyond, what anyone could imagine, if that was what they wanted, wouldn't they praise pro wrestling?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they embrace pro wrestling?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they encourage people to watch pro wrestling?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they encourage people to watch other pro wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
So with all that I just said, y'all, do y'all think any WWE fan actually cares about the existence and the survival and just the overall enjoyment of professional wrestling? Does anybody in here think that?
You know who started all this?
Who?
Cody.
Yes. Oh, Werner. Look, I didn't feel like Werner just says, God damn it, you on the ball tonight. You on the ball tonight. I'm glad tonight of all nights, too. You on the ball tonight, bro. Werner, I was going to put up a tweet yesterday that was going to send the drones into a frenzy. I might put it up tomorrow. I was going to put out a tweet that was going to send the drones into a frenzy. You want to know why? Because it would have held the mirror up to Cody. I was going to say, why is Cody not held accountable for the so-called divisiveness in professional wrestling today? Why is he completely absolved?
Mm-hmm.
Warren, if you go in a house and you kill 6 people but don't kill the 7th, and you go to trial and they try you for the one person you didn't kill, what would be your immediate reaction?
I didn't kill that person.
Right. Now, you're not going to confess to the 6 other ones, but you're going to be like,
No.
I ain't do nothing to that 7th person. What the fuck?
No.
What the hell?
I didn't even see that 7th person.
But if in a perfect world, like obviously criminals would commit to their, admit to their crimes and they get off the streets. But let's say this is a perfect world. You were like, I ain't touched that person. I killed them other 6 motherfuckers.
Right.
I ain't touched that person. That's how they treat Cody when it comes to tribalism. Mm-hmm. They act like he just the dude that just didn't start none of it. Like he just had nothing to do with it. No, that's the person you should be pointing the finger at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna do something bold. I'm gonna do it live. Talk to the people. Read some comments. I'm gonna post this live.
All right, let's see. Weekly Steel Chair says WWE cultist fans, especially, I hate it when you congratulate a talent that has had a lot of success and they say, who? Then when they get to WWE, they say they're the best thing ever, like Gareth. Modun said no, because they can't stand anything outside of that bubble. Weekly said if they did, they have a funny way of showing it. Also said Chody Homelander Rhodes is absolutely the reason for this.
No, Werner froze up. God damn it. They did code it. Oh, wait, no, you back. No, you back.
I don't know what's going on tonight.
I don't either.
Weekly also said he's still responsible. I remember, according to people, oh God, Cody didn't beat racism.
Who said that?
For the 100 billionth time, Cody did not beat racism.
I
And
thought
the
it was
people
somebody being
photoshopping
serious.
him into pictures of that is stupid.
I'm so glad.
He should be arrested.
I'm so glad you read that and it wasn't a serious one because I was definitely about to say pack whoever that is up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
I just Cody is the problem with the recent flare up of tribalism. I'm not saying he's been doing it since 2002, but this recent flare up since he jumped ship, it's all been because of him and his little. Oh, I don't want to say anything bad about AEW. Yeah, he does. He wants to run his little mouth because he knows that's the cool thing to do. But I'm going to be above it all because I'm Cody and I want to be a businessman like my dad. He's a fucking retard.
Watch that word, algorithm.
Sorry. He's an idiot.
Oh no, I'm actually doing it. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm actually doing this shit right now.
Oh no, I believe you.
I'm a man of my word. If that's one thing y'all will realize about me, I'm a man of my motherfucking word. Yes, indeed.
Maria has claimed Cody is woke.
She's trolling.
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize that about her right now. She's trolling. It's not even good trolling either.
No.
Go ahead though.
But Cody is a major problem that people need to realize he is the problem. He needs to be taken to task. And packed the fuck up, really. Catherine said, I'm surprised he hasn't turned Brandy loose on talking bad about AEW.
So I just did it. And I promise to God, Cody is not woke. Even with your explanation that no, Cody is not woke. Cody is one of those people. Him and Cena are cut from the same cloth. They do a lot of stuff to make themselves look a certain way and be in a certain light. But in actual real life, they're pieces of shit. Mm-hmm. Like, you want to know who actually exposed who John Cena really is as a person indirectly and we just didn't pay attention? Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella showed us who the real John Cena is.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say something that's going to fuck y'all up. This is going to sound fucked up. Nikki Bella only fucks with fuck boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Did I say the quiet part loud? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Werner, I said the quiet part loud. I shouldn't have said it. Werner froze up again. But no, guys, I said the quiet part loud. Nikki Bella only fucks with fuck boys. You could tell. I've dealt with plenty of Nikki Bellas in my time. Trust me. But no, I'm not a fuck boy. But like, I'm just saying, I've definitely messed around with a couple Nikki Bellas. I have. So Nikki Bella is the one who showed us who the real John Cena is. When they did that show where they showed how much of a fucking narcissistic control freak he is, it didn't surprise me as much as it surprised most people. Yeah, Weekly Steel Chair just said it. Nikki Bella absolutely proved Cena is a horrible narcissist. Yeah. I don't know who it's gonna take for see, because Brandy Rhodes is a bed wench. So she's never going to expose Cody for what he truly is. She's a bed wench. She's just happy to have a white boy. She is a bed wench. Werner, your connection is janky as hell tonight, dog. I ain't even going to lie to you like that, bro. You muted. We can't hear you talking, bro. All right. So not only that, he was controlling her to the point that she dumped him for her own personal future. Although shame about her in the mirror, she deserves better. No, I don't want it to seem like I wanted what happened to her, to her to happen to her. I'm just saying Nikki Bella has an attraction to fuck boys. The same way how, what's that girl name? Kourtney Kardashian has an attraction to fuck boys. Some women just have an attraction to fuck boys. Nikki Bella low-key gave us an inside look into what John Cena really is as a person. He is a narcissistic control freak. Something I already knew even before it was exposed, but when it was exposed, I was like, duh, look at his career. Look at how many people he buries, duh. Duh. That Flatulence man, yes, absolutely. She's a bed wench Oreo. Yeah. She wants, I've said this on stream, and if Brandy has a problem with me saying that, we can have a sit down and talk about it, and Cody could be sitting right there. Brandy, if you could trade your black skin for white skin tonight, you would trade it with no questions asked. Brandy Rhodes wants to be a white woman so bad. So bad. That girl hates the skin she's in. Why do y'all think it came off so bad and so funny when she was like, who told you it was open mic night, bitch? Why do y'all think that came off so funny? Because we know Brandy Rhodes don't act like that in real life. Brandy Rhodes is one of those, golly gee willikers, where the white boys at type of black girls. So she's not going to expose Cody. But Cody needs to stop making threats, though. These little thinly veiled threats where he's like, oh, someday something, you know, the stuff about early AEW is going to come out. Motherfucker, you think people ain't got dirt on you, too? Why did he say it like that? I'm like, bro, you think motherfuckers ain't... He talking like people ain't got dirt on him either. Like a true politician.
I got to believe the Bucks have a lot more on him.
Right.
That they did not write in the books.
So I don't know why John Cena, well, same thing. I don't know why Cody acted so tough Tony about AEW. Like, bro, they could probably expose you too. I wouldn't, nah, bro.
Plus, didn't Cody grow up in the South?
Yeah. Yeah, you could try and pull all that bullshit you want, bro. Sitting here making all them little thinly veiled threats. I'm like, homie, I'll just say it. See, all the people in AEW better than me. I'll be like, say it, Cody. Say it. Say it. What you got? What you got on me? Say it. I want to hear it. Come on. Oh, I would have baited the fuck out of him. Tony would have had to pull me in the office hella times. Every interview I did, I'd be like, so Cody, what was that shit you was going to say about? Say it, please. I want you to. Say it. Say it. What you got on me? Fucking weirdo. He's such a weirdo. But no, Werner, go ahead and read a couple more comments, and then we're going to get into Monday Night Raw, my good sir.
If Cody dares to spill on AEW, I guarantee someone within the Nightmare Factory or Kenny gets spilling. I think as well after how CM Punk's...
Damn, your connection is janky tonight. I'm going to say, well, after how CM Punk spoke on Tony Khan will not hesitate with Cody. No, I think Tony Khan would go ahead and go to the armory and pull out all the big guns if Cody started talking shit.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Cody was the tag along. That's something people are not willing to admit. The Young Bucks were the popular ones. Kenny Omega was the popular one. Chris Jericho coming on board is what made this come together. Cody was the tag along. And you know why he left? He couldn't stand being the tag along anymore. The fans started seeing through him. Cody, you not this big motherfucking main event superstar you think you are, dog. Respectfully. I absolutely think Werner is right about the Bucks. They are little shits, but they definitely do get it. Jericho as well. Even Tony Schiavone said Cody was the little brother. Yeah, he was happy to be there. And by the way, Catherine, I had something happen before the stream that really kind of put me in a bad place. It ain't nothing that happened directly to me, but it's something surrounding my life right now. When you had tagged me in that Selena sensitivity performance, I've seen it before. Trust me, I love all things Selena. I've seen it before. But that couldn't have came at a better time, and I appreciate you doing that because that shows that a person is really thinking of you and is paying attention to what you like and what you don't like, and that is the trait of a good woman. So, Catherine, I'm going to give you your praise for that. That is something only a good woman does. A good woman will find something you like and find a way to bring it in front of you when you're having a bad day or you're down, whether they know it or not. So, salute to you for that, Catherine. But yeah, I've seen that performance. Selena could sing anything. That girl could sing the phone book and make it sound good. She has such a powerful voice for that little body too. But yeah, said, I know how much you like it. Yeah, no, appreciate that, Catherine. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you so much. Said, yeah, Cody only has his dad's name, and that's that chip to go all in for WWE main event scene. You know what's so funny? I posted that. I know it's late, so usually engagement is a little bit rougher when it's later. It's definitely gotten some likes. I know them comments in the morning. Whew, boy, I got to prepare myself for the amount of comments I know I'm going to see on that shit in the morning. But it is what it is. All right, Werner, anything else you want to say, my good sir, before we get into Monday Night Raw?
Weekly said that, does Cody also remember that Dustin's there too?
Right.
Here's the thing. Why isn't Dustin putting Cody in his place? For the love of God. I gotta believe he is sick and tired of hearing, "Hi, I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm Dusty Rhodes' son."
Warren, I've never been a big brother in my life, and neither of you. But I'm going to tell you this. I know this from seeing how big brothers move, though. And I know this from doing my own, leadership. He's letting him drown on his own. He's letting him hang himself with his own rope. And it's smart. It's smart. Because all this stuff that Cody is enjoying today, someday it's going to come to an end.
Yeah.
And Cody doesn't realize that. His head is too far up his own ass to realize that. So he's doing what a big brother would do, and he's letting him hang himself. So it makes sense. Let's see what we got. Okay, cool. Damn, man, the page doing okay. I see you. I see y'all lighting up the engagements on the page. That, trust me, as a big brother, it annoys me with my brothers. I observe in the background until I step in when they go too far, but I leave them to their own means. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I saw a post that AEW All Elite show might debut in Mexico tonight. Hey, provide us with a source. Send that over to us, and we'll check it out.
I saw a picture. I tried to save it, but my computer's acting wonky.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there.
I'm looking at Down Detector, and Facebook's acting weird. Along with Frontier, which I don't have Frontier, and Verizon.
Hold on, let me read this comment. Matt Guzman said, Cody talks about his father too much. Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let's get into Monday Night Raw, guys. I'd rather have been getting into a woman Monday Night Raw than to watch this show. Well, yesterday was nice. But that's neither here nor there, and it's none of y'all business. Okay? But let's get into it. The show opens with the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena. Werner's favorite.
Oh, God. Why?
Rhea makes her entrance and gets on the mic. She calls Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez out after the beatdown she received last week, but out comes Tiffany Stratton, ladies and gentlemen. She says she's there because Nia Jax has an important message and Rhea should stay out of her business or she's going to have a big problem. You're going to have a big problem, all right. Rhea Ripley says it ain't Tiffy time, and either she gets hands on Liv and Raquel or she can welcome Stratton back to Raw the Rhea Ripley way. Shoving match breaks out, but Liv and Raquel blindside both women, and the botch fest would begin. Okay, now it's time to get definitive again. Rhea, love you. You know I do. Time to get definitive again. Very, very definitive, very to the point. WWE has the worst women's division in professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
They have a couple saving graces, but outside of that, they have the worst women's division in professional wrestling. I don't even know what Raquel Rodriguez is supposed to be. Is she an enforcer? Is she an Uber driver? Is she a tag team partner? Does she bring her margaritas? What's the gimmick? What's the heater? What's happening? What's the front page news with this shit, man? I don't get it. Because somehow, to me personally, Liv Morgan looks stronger in this brawl than Raquel did.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's taking on Rhea Ripley. But Liv Morgan hit Tiffany with her own briefcase and then stands tall with her title belt. Liv Morgan looks stronger than Raquel Rodriguez in this segment. What are they doing? Werner, what are they? I'm dead ass. What are they doing? Does anybody have an idea?
I again, throwing darts at a board and it all failing at the same time.
And I remember seeing Raquel Rodriguez in an interview not that long ago. I want to say it was like a year or so ago, where the interviewer was like, "Do you ever stop smiling?" And she was like, "No." I was like, what the hell? That made me think
Well, there's an answer.
That made me think she was crazy as cat shit when she said that.
Uh-huh.
I was like, the fuck, bitch? She was like, do you have something? She's like, no. I was like, okay, all right, okay.
Wow.
The damn girl can't stop fucking smiling. You pushing her as a dominant enforcer heel, and the damn girl can't stop smiling.
That's a fail.
Yeah, if y'all can find
Big
that
time.
interview clip, send it to me because I would post it.
That's a fail.
She dead ass said that shit. I swear to God. Right, exactly. Cat says then she don't need to be a heel. Yeah, right. Chris said, if anything, this is Raquel Rodriguez and Dakota Kai and NXT all over again. Yeah, I don't know what this was.
Yeah.
I don't know what this was. Like, what are we supposed to think of Raquel? Like, what are they trying to get across with Raquel? Like, what are we supposed to think? That's a serious question. Like, what are we supposed to be thinking? Oh, by the way, shouts out to the great people. This is random. This ain't a plug or nothing like that, but like, I'm just going to shout them out. Guys, if y'all ever come to Chicago, go to the south suburbs, go to Orland Mall, go to that Macy's. Them motherfuckers will hook you up. Guys, I have expensive taste when it comes to my watches, my cologne, my clothes, and stuff like that. I'm going to be honest. They hooked me the fuck up. This is random. So I just want to drop this on the fellas. If y'all coming to Chicago and y'all want to get hooked up and all that good stuff, you going to the club, I'm trying to get you right. Orland Mall, Orland Square Mall, ladies and gentlemen. I went there. I went to pick up my, my Jimmy Choo fragrance, which is not a cheap fragrance. Went to go pick up my Jimmy Choo fragrance. We don't call it that, Chris. We don't claim that. Went to go pick it up. Man, this older Latina, she probably was about 60, early 60s. And the older Latinas are real like serving. They be like, oh, what do you need? What can I help you with? I do anything. I was like, oh, okay. She not only hooked me up with my cologne and another little mini bottle of it, gave me a free Jimmy Choo duffel bag.
Holy crap.
Bruh, that's what I'm trying to tell. Bruh, and then the shorty I had with me hooked up with some perfume. Fellas, that's free game. If y'all live here, and even if you don't, if you're coming here, go to Orland Square Mall, head over there towards that Jimmy Choo section. You can't miss that she a beautiful older Latina too. Just beautiful. I'm like, damn, hair still looking good, skin still looking good. Some Latinos age and they be looking like Danny Trejo in the face. No, she look good. But yeah, no. Hooked a brother up. Lee said they're cringy and Liv is a horrible champ. Now, that's something I want to address now because I don't want to wait until the next pay-per-view. This has to go down as one of the worst women's world championship runs ever.
Mm-hmm.
Liv hasn't elevated this belt, and Mr. Paul Levesque, Mr. I Don't See Color, I don't know if you're realizing this. You're tanking Rhea Ripley's stock. Every second that this feud goes by and you add new wrinkles to it, she's losing her stock. Go ahead, sir.
I'm doing that for a reason. She has to sign. If she doesn't sign, I'm going to bury the fuck out of her.
In the meanwhile, I'll just throw a pizza party.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, getting back to Raquel real quick. Tell me the difference between Raquel right now and Braun Strowman. Because I don't see one. At all.
You know what? Damn, I can't believe I'm saying this. At least Braun Strowman has more direction.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the fuck they doing with Raquel. Like, I don't know what the fuck they doing. And by the way, guys, hold on real quick. Let's hit the Cash App off for $10 more, man. Support. Let's hit the Cash App off for 10 more schmackaroos. Let's make that happen real quick. I know they used to date. We both know they used to date.
Oh, they broke up? I thought they were still dating. That's why I made that mention.
Nah, bro. That's a rap scheme.
Oh.
You know better, man. You know wrestling relationships don't last.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Everybody, I'm sorry. Everybody, Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I was finna say something. All I'll say, if y'all think that Liv and Buddy shit is real strong, where's my compass? Where is my compass? I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is called convenience. That is the only reason why I'm gonna leave that alone, though. I'm gonna leave it alone. Warren, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm leaving it alone. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Giovanni said Rhea will leave Buddy eventually. Oh, do you remember the 21st night of September? I miss my mom being around, man. Every 21st night of September, my mom would send me that song. Every year. It was funny as hell, like without fail. Said Raquel wants to be the 2024 China when she's actually 2024 nobody. Nobody. That's right. Xavier Jones said, why WWE making my pro wrestling heartbreak with some of these storylines as they go forward? That's what happens when you pledge your allegiance to the WWE. They let you down.
Mm-hmm.
They do. I hate to say it because it seems like you're probably still on that little trail of where it's like, I'm trying to hold on because I grew up with it and they're one mean Somalian.
Facts.
But you know that you should let it go. You know. I think deep down in your heart, you know you should let it go. Just like that one girl that you know you can't hold on to no more. You just like, time to let it go. Time to let it go, man. Weekly Steel Chair said Rhea will take that ass of hers and bury it in Kathy Kelly. That's freaky.
Yeah.
That's freaky. Ain't nothing wrong with a little freaky deaky. All right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But guys, continue to support, man. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the share button. Hit the retweet if you haven't already. Continue to support with your donations. Every little bit means something. We appreciate y'all being in here. We appreciate the support we've already gotten tonight. But let's keep going with the show. God damn it, I'm still not feeling well, guys. Okay. Woo. We get a video package for the Women's Tag Team Championship match. And Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill make their entrance to send us to break.
Why? Why are we doing entrances and then going to commercial break?
You know what song comes to my head every time I see Jade Cargill these days? Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. That's how I feel about Jade Cargill. Like, you can't hide forever, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna be able to hide behind Bianca Belair forever, baby. It's just not gonna be. It's not feasible, sweetheart. Every time I see them make their entrance, you could see Jade Cargill almost turn around and look at Bianca Belair like, you are saving my life. Just pay attention to that. The next time y'all watch them come out during the entrance, look at the way she looks at Bianca when she walks through that tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at her like, you are saving my life. Every time they go out there.
But I don't want to talk about AEW ever again. Oh my God. How dare we talk about AEW?
You're going to fuck around and bring it up on a WWE pay-per-view at some point at this rate. Straight up. Chris Kane said, yep, Bianca looks tired of it. But no, look at Jade's face. Jade is looking like, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I would have just came out here by myself. Seriously. She looks at Bianca and asks, what time do you want the hot tag tonight in this match? Man, I'm being real, man. It's sad to see. She doesn't, that same confidence, and I hate that WWE fans ruined this, but I'm going to say it anyway. That same confidence and that same aura she had in AEW when she walked through that tunnel and you just knew she was the baddest bitch on the block, it's gone.
Yeah.
Now she looks at Bianca like how a dog looks at their owner when they stop. It's sad, bro. It's sad, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know what's even more sad about it? I don't think she'll ever get it back.
No.
I don't think she'll ever get it back. Unless WWE released her today and she went back to AEW, I don't think she'll get it back. I don't. I think by the time her contract is done, it's gonna be too far gone. But what do y'all think? And Werner, what do you think?
Oh boy. I really think she's damaged goods. I mean, she's regressed so far, and Brian's gone. So,
Mhm.
like, hypothetically, if she left tomorrow and she showed back up at AEW,
Her support system's gone.
her support system's gone. Who are you going to trust with her? Madison Rain?
That girl couldn't wrestle her way out of a damn paper bag, boy.
Facts.
Me and Werner saw it live. It was terrible. Oh my God.
Oh, so bad for Layla Gray.
Yeah, because that tanked her stock.
Mm-hmm.
She was starting to get over, and that tanked her stock. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Catherine said send Jade to Marigold to improve. They'd kill her.
They'd kill that girl. She'd botch one move, and they would forearm her in the jaw as hard as they possibly could. Are you? No, that's not
And then
where
Jade,
she needs
Jade
to go.
would kill him.
That's where you send someone who has a grasp of the basics, but they need to get to that next level. You don't send somebody who just can't do it to, no, that's not what Japan should be used for. No. Go ahead. Keep going, man.
I don't know where. I mean, is she damaged goods at this point now?
It's hard to say. I'm not willing to go that far just yet, but it's getting there.
It's getting scary to that line.
Because I think the first
again,
moment
she has no support system in WWE for that, to our knowledge.
Werner, you want to know when I think is actually gonna happen, like for real?
Oh.
I think when they inevitably have to break her up from Bianca and she has to go out there and have singles matches every other week, that's when it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That and WWE is gonna be at a crossroads at that point. They're either gonna have to decide: are we gonna send her to NXT or are we gonna just put her on TV every other week to wrestle matches?
Should have just started in NXT.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, bro. Because that
ROI is getting to junk status fast.
Yeah, because what are they gonna do when they inevitably break them? Like, are you gonna send her to NXT? Are you gonna make her try to sink or swim? Like, what are they gonna do, bro? Because she's not ready for that Bianca match in Mania.
Send her to TNA.
No, hell no. She's not ready. She's not ready for that Bianca match.
No. She's not ready for any match one-on-one.
Wait, Chris, I mentioned that talking point on what was that, Friday?
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, I said Lash Legend is as green as grass. She's awful. She's still awful. She's been in that system for like 3 years and she's still awful. Even she's better than Jade. I literally just said that Friday. Even she's better than Jade. Even she's made enough incremental improvement to be better than where Jade is right now. But that also speaks to how terrible the WWE developmental system is. If it took 3 years for Lash Legend just to be like marginally better than Jade.
How long did it take Liv to get to where she is now?
Oh, that's a good shout.
Did we forget about Liv? Wasn't Liv down there for a decade?
That's a good shout. Yeah, when her and Carmella had the same gimmick at the same time. Y'all remember that? I remember that. A lot of people that pretend like they like NXT don't even remember stuff like that. I remember that. I remember when Liv and Carmella practically had the same gimmick. But Liv wasn't as over. And then they tethered Carmella to Enzo and Big Bill now.
Big Bill.
And then Liv just still had the Carmella gimmick and just nothing happened with it. Yeah, it took Liv almost a decade to develop. Yeah. That it took like 10 years, then 5 more years to get to where she is now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So damn near majority of this girl's life, she's been in the developmental system. Said Liv has been main roster since 2017, I think. That's what I'm saying. They weren't doing anything with her when she came up, though. She was green as grass. She was terrible. But they had to push her out of NXT because she was aging out. Go ahead.
That's 7 years.
Right.
She hasn't been in WWE 17 years.
No. This man said Carmella can actually talk on the mic, unlike Liv. I think Liv's strong suit is character work. But WWE is not a character work based promotion anymore. Liv would have been huge in the Attitude Era.
Yes.
Liv would have been huge in the Attitude Era. Where in the Attitude Era, where she would have been able to show character, show a little ass, show a little titty, be sexual. Oh, Liv would have killed it in the Attitude Era. You didn't really have to be a good wrestler. Yeah, no. Liv would have been really good in the Attitude Era.
This month is her 10-year anniversary.
Yeah. Sounds about right. That Bliss would have been huge in the Ruthless Aggression Era. Maybe,
yeah.
She would have definitely been a good Trish Stratus replacement.
Once
she had kind of semi-retired.
No,
real talk. Jada Parker has some potential. And I'm not just saying that because Jada Parker would get she could get all the courtesy pumps.
But would it be with WWE or would it be elsewhere?
Oh, Jada?
Yeah.
It'd definitely be elsewhere, but I think Jada is succeeding in spite of the system.
Okay.
I think Jada is just so athletically gifted that she's just kind of succeeding in spite of it. Same thing with Sol Ruka. I think it's the same thing. I think they're just so athletically gifted and they connect with the crowd so well, just naturally, that they're succeeding in spite of that system.
Okay.
And hopefully Nikita stays healthy too, because I think it would be the same thing.
Yeah.
Carmen Petrovic, she has a lot of simps. I'm starting to notice that about her. She has a lot of simps. She's a beautiful woman, don't get me wrong. But she has a lot of simps. I haven't seen anything special from her. I haven't seen any star power when it comes to her. I've seen more star power out of Nikita Lyons when she's there, at least, than I've seen out of Carmen. I'm just going to be honest. I think Carmen has potential, but Carmen just kind of feels run of the mill to me. I like the effort she puts into her gear and like the way she carries herself. I do like that.
Yeah.
But I don't really see star when it comes to Carmen. I don't. Maybe good mid-card hand in the women's division. Sure. But like, it's only so far. Ooh, look, I'm swinging a sword and my entrance can take you. Like, Oh, I'm watching NXT tomorrow for that Nikita Lyons Lola Vice match. That's a lot of yamage in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And plus, I just want to see if Nikita Lyons can get back on the right foot. She's a friend of the show, so I want to see if she can, get back on the right foot, Said, I like Gigi Dolan, but sadly, WWE is wasting her, and Roxanne needs to get into a better roster. Okay, wait, stop the presses. And then we got to continue with the show. Stop the presses on what you just said. Gigi Dolan is going to have injury time tacked onto her contract unless they release her. But Gigi Dolan needs to go anywhere but WWE. Notice I didn't say AEW. Gigi Dolan would succeed anywhere but WWE. Anywhere. I feel like you could drop Gigi Dolan anywhere and she would succeed. Priscilla Kelly, that is, by the way.
Yeah.
You could drop her anywhere and she would succeed. I do. I firmly believe that. WWE, you want to talk about a wasted talent? Gigi. No. Oh, yeah, Krista Kane, great. Yeah, exactly. Imagine her having a fucking deathmatch feud with fucking Alley Catch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, literally.
And now that she's healed, that would work.
Literally, Gigi Dolan anywhere but WWE would be a win. And yes, Becky did bury her. I remember that.
Yep.
Tatum Paxley could be like the next Saraya if they push her right. Saraya kind of had an intangible you can't teach, though. I don't know what it was. Like early Saraya in WWE, she just connected with the crowd. Tatum Paxley just doesn't connect with the crowd enough. She doesn't connect with the crowd enough. I feel you, though. And by the way, they're wasting Roxanne. Roxanne has been held in NXT way too long.
Yeah.
If Ring of Honor trusted her to be world champion at like what was she, like 19?
Yeah, if that.
If they trusted her to be women's world champion, yeah. I just feel like Roxanne is just kind of just doing this. They just doing this with her. Like it's just a cycle.
We don't believe in your loyalty yet.
Yeah, like we believe in you, but we don't believe in you. That's how it feels with Roxanne. The same with Stephanie and Julia. Stephanie and Julia are in it for the long haul. I don't even want to talk about them at this point because your stream stopped freezing. Now you got mic malfunctions. All right. Cairo's Objective said, "Hola, just showing support. Hola, just showing support. Thanks for the hours of entertainment." Oh man, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that right there, man. You know what? Just for that, man, we gonna, and again, guys, keep supporting. We gonna go right on back to that good old place that we know and we love. I mentioned yams earlier, and it's time to go to Judge.
Can I get some yams? One more time. Come on, y'all love it. That's good. But after you eat, you still gonna have them problems. Tell your neighbor, change the yams to Yahweh. Y'all ready, Mr. Sister? 1, 2, 1. Can I get Yahweh? Sweet Yahweh.
Y'all better stop playing with us, man. We got to figure out a way to get to them damn yams. And how y'all do that is supporting, man. Supporting. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Retweet. All of that, man. And also do us a solid of, again, continuing to support with the donations, the Cash App, the Streamlabs link, the Super Chats, all help. We got 29 people watching on YouTube right now, 200 people essentially watching on Twitter. We got 233 people in the building, man.
Let's get these likes up over 25.
Where we at right now?
21.
Can you do something for me? Chris Kane. Okay, so Maddie Rinkowski is definitely a friend of the show. Man, we sat in the Portillo's after hours after an NWA show, and we was chopping up good game for a long time, having fun. Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. My mom is so funny, bro. God rest her soul. She was like, "I think that young lady liked you." She's like, "Look at the way she looked at you. I can be Agent M." But no, Maddie Rinkowski is a sweetheart. She's so talented. She hasn't even scratched the surface of the character work I know she's capable of. And you said you see a bit of Britt Baker in her. I don't like that. You know why? Because Maddie Rinkowski has more talent in her goddamn left wrestling booth than Britt Baker will ever have in her life. Maddie she is extremely talented. I will always sing the praises of Maddie Rinkowski. She is extremely talented. Yeah, and Maddie Rinkowski doesn't sandbag, right, Weekly Steel Chair?
Yeah.
Right. For real. You don't want to know what I'm starting to notice in NXT? They starting to get too many bouncy bitches. Like women that's just too like, yeah, my gimmick is this. Like Thea Hale's good enough. Like let's stop at Thea Hale. And Thea Hale does it the best. Like honestly, Thea Hale did. Wait, hold on. Did Chris Kane just put that same thing in the comment section? No, that's crazy. I promised to God I wasn't looking. I went to a whole different page. That's wild. He said there's too many squirrel girls in NXT. Thea Hale, Brindley Reese, and Carly Bright, they all have the same gimmick now. Yeah, because WWE as an entire company is creatively bankrupt.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's so weird. I was literally just saying that. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Yeah, it's too many bouncy bitches down there now. Everybody got the fucking bouncy gimmick. If you're a one, oh my God, the fucking sugar rush gimmick. And only one of them does it well. And only one of them does it well. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We are in here heavy. I appreciate all of the love and the support, man. Thank you so much. It is good. It is good. Let's keep going with the show. Back for commercial, Rhea Ripley rolls up on Adam Pearce and demands a match against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez tonight. Adam Pearce says he's already set it up, but it needs to be a tag team match or he won't sign it. It's going to be Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley going against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. But not before we got Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill going against Damage CTRL, and Jakar Jackson and Last Legend were shown in the crowd. Okay, who cares? All right. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill won by pinfall with KOD from Bianca Belair on Io Sky, retaining the women's tag titles. I feel so bad for Io Sky. Do you know what you could be doing outside of this company right now? Kyrie, you too. But Kyrie, I feel like you were the liaison that kind of helped a lot of these women get over, and y'all gotta separate, man.
I'm sure they bullied Julia.
Yeah, Damage CTRL is damaged goods. It's sad to see. It continues to be sad to see that Bianca Belair has to babysit Jade Cargill in that ring. I don't know what else to say, man. Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
It's frustrating to see these highly talented, to be reduced to this after having the women's title, and didn't her and Asuka have the tag titles at the same time too?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just break up Damage CTRL, because it doesn't look like Asuka's coming back anytime soon. I mean, what do they have to lose? I mean, it's only a matter of time before they put another 10-woman tag match on the show, which fell flat.
Gotcha, bitch.
Maybe put Kyrie on SmackDown and leave Io on Raw. Maybe a change of scenery. I don't know. I mean, they shouldn't be there, period. But since they're there and they're stuck, they can't get out of those goddamn contracts. God forbid if you leave the almighty WWE.
And to respond to Adrian Carpenter, I had already knew from the conversation we had that she was going to go to WWE. Unfortunately, she's been indoctrinated to believe WWE is the major leagues and AEW is kind of like the stepping stone that people use to get to WWE. Unfortunately. Chris Chicane said Javon Evans about that I've already addressed how I feel about that bouncy shit. Like I don't like that. I don't like that. It's not masculine. I'm not a fan. You don't see them putting that on white wrestlers. You don't see them being like, he's so bouncy, and then fucking goddamn Braun Strowman walks out. You don't really see that. So it just that's what I think I don't like about it. Why are you giving the black man this really feminine sounding gimmick? I don't know. Go ahead.
I think it would fit Ethan Page better.
Ew. It's disgusting.
Weekly Steel Chair said Kyrie went from an elite singles champion to a loser.
Triple H doesn't see color. I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond to that.
He only sees talent.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that person. I'm sorry. He doesn't see color.
Yeah. Catherine said, I miss the Pirate Princess. Kyrie, we got in Stardom. Well,
yeah, that's over with.
Signed on the dotted line.
Yeah, that's over with.
Chris Kane said Kyrie and Io shouldn't be a team. Tired of these tag teams based on their same nationality. I mean, sometimes it's appropriate, but not all the time. But it's WWE.
We don't see color.
Exactly. We just see talent.
Mm-hmm.
Weekly said, stop booking Asian talent in factions together. Let them showcase themselves properly and grow differently. But we don't see.
Yeah, no, Triple H doesn't see color, guys. I don't know what to say to any of that other than Triple H doesn't see color.
Everyone speaks English to him.
Mm-hmm. I believe the children are future.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously, man. All right, let's keep going. Finn Balor rolls up on Adam Pearce to demand to know when his rematch against AAR Priest is. Adam Bald says no rematch while they have an obligation to defend the tag titles, and he's setting up a tournament to crown new challengers. JD Squarehead spouts off, and Adam Bald leaves, and Liv Morgan rolls up to ask when the rematch is, and Finn storms off. Liv introduces Raquel Rodriguez to everybody, and Carlito is stunned, speechless, to send us to break.
Oh, God. You know they're going to try.
Yeah.
You know they're going to try.
Yeah. Tell the people, please. Please.
They're going to try to do a love angle between Carlito and Raquel, and it's going to fail.
Yep. Oh, God. Me and Werner saw the same thing, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
The moment I saw that reaction, I was like, oh, they're actually about to do this, aren't they? Oh, God. Does anybody want to see that?
No.
Okay. After commercial, we get a hype reel for American Made.
Why?
Where Chad Gable talks about the dictionary definition for greatness. The LeBron Breaker cuts a promo about how he's coming to get his Intercontinental Championship back, and Jey Uso's family can't save him.
Oh, Jesus.
And that he doesn't need his name.
No.
Bron, I'm sorry, bro, but how the fuck you think you got there?
Yeah, exactly.
We get a sit down of Adam Pearce and Bronson Reed with Adam Pearce in a fucking black leather jacket, and he looks stupid. Adam Pearce said he did. He looked fucking dumb. Adam Pearce says he gives talent room to be wild. Escape. I'm not. I refuse. I refuse.
Don't tense up, man. Where you going?
Let it play again. Fuck it.
Don't tense up, man. Don't tense up, man. Where you going? Settle down, bud.
No.
This felt like more of a sit-down interview. And why isn't Joe Tessitore doing that? Or Michael Chode, for that matter.
Oh my God.
Bruh. This was god-awful.
Try it.
Do you have any more comments on it? Because I'm not doing it.
No, I'm good. I just wanted to put that out there.
If anybody wants to get their willies off and hope that we're covering this and we're being impartial, okay, it all just led to, I'll talk to Seth and we'll figure something out. That's all it was. Adam Pearce in a black leather jacket.
For no reason.
He looked like a dork. He looked like Dweebs McDweebster. He should never wear a fucking black leather jacket again in his life. Oh, Moby looking motherfucker. Yeah, Joe Testosterone. Yeah. Lord. Yeah, what was it? No, that is actually a moment for what was, yeah.
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
what was the reason?
Catherine said Adam Pearce looked like a dad trying to be cool in front of his son. Yeah, it just looked bad. Said a bald, non-intimidating Terminator. Adrian Carpenter said, Chad Gable, why did you resign with that company? They're not doing anything with you. Total waste. Yeah, no, that's what WWE does. They devalue you to get you to sign on the dotted line, and then once you do, they devalue you even more.
Yeah.
They either book you one or two ways, depending on how they see you. They either book you really well to get you to sign, or they book you like shit to get you to sign. Oh, yep. No one else will want you. I mean, honestly, you're not doing what you can right now, so we're giving you a big offer, all things considered. I'm pretty sure that's how their negotiation tactics are.
And they're doing it with Rhea right now.
Yeah, we're doing you a favor. I mean, honestly, your stock isn't as high as it once was. We're offering you some pretty big money here. Oh, go ahead, man. Because we got to get through this, man. We running long tonight.
Yeah, let's just go.
Alpha Academy make their entrance to send us to break. Back commercial. Alpha Academy's opponents are revealed as the War Raiders. Oh my God, surprise! Oh,
what stupid idiots allow that name to be brought. Now they cannot use it on the indies when they get released. How stupid are they?
Dude, Triple H had a boner for the fucking War Raiders in NXT. Do you not remember?
Yes, but this isn't NXT anymore.
He had he pushed them harder than I've ever seen him push any tag team. He was pushing them so hard that I'm like, damn, maybe when they get to the main roster, they actually might be something. Obviously, I should have known better because that was Vince. But dude, man, Triple H had a boner for the War Raiders. He had a boner for AAR Priest too. You notice all the wrestlers he had a boner for in NXT are magically getting these really top tier pushes on the main roster. Yeah, just pointing it out. Can I be honest? I think he's going to have a boner for Motor City Machine Guns. I do.
Yeah.
They just feel like a Triple H tag team.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling he's going to have a boner for Motor City Machine Guns. I really do. Adrian said, I hope Rhea don't fall for it. She would be at top of the card main eventer in AEW. Look at Mercedes. Here's the thing. Again, I told y'all I came on the stream before all these other outlets got in and told y'all all the terms are agreed to. All she has to do is sign everything, but nothing's been signed yet. So that tells you she's thinking about it. So just keep that in mind. I told y'all we could wake up tomorrow and find out that she signed on the dotted line, but she's taking her time really thinking about this. Chris said he had a boner for Cross, but I guess not on the main roster. I think he realized about carrying Cross what I think everybody else did. He is a boring, generic big man with below average mic skills, and the only reason people care about him is because of his wife's titties.
Mm-hmm. Mark Marrow, everybody.
You saw this when he let Adam Cole bury him, and Adam Cole was on the way out.
Yeah.
That's how you knew he gave up on carrying Cross. He let Adam Cole bury him, and Adam Cole was on the way out. And if Adam Cole was in WWE right now, Triple H would be pushing him with a boner too.
Mm-hmm.
That was another one of those guys that Triple H just, oh my God. Every main event program revolved around Adam Cole somehow. But, it is what it is. Let's keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen. Alpha Academy going against the War Raiders. Obviously, the War Raiders picked up the win. And the base guy curse continues because Akira Tozawa ate the pin. Backstage, the fucking dork that decided to wear the black leather jacket, Adam Pearce, chopped up game with Seth Rollins. Rollins says injuries are part of the game and makes a impassioned plea for a chance to not just avenge himself, but to put the best possible Seth Rollins on Raw. Seth Rollins, you're washed, homie.
Yep, you're done.
You're washed.
Mm-hmm. Your body's breaking down.
Yeah, and we go to break. And please don't try to go grift off the indies if you decide to leave that company. Please don't pull a Cody and try to go grift off the indies. Please. We don't want a broken down Seth Rollins on the fucking indies. Please. Overcharging people for photos and autographs and shit. I mean, I don't have to pay for those anymore, but still, you get my point. For y'all, for people like y'all.
I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised Becky hasn't done that.
Becky's holding out for the paper.
Mm.
Becky's holding out for that paper. That money ain't looking right. That's what I heard. That's actually what I heard. I heard that paper ain't looking like how she thought it would look. So we gonna see how that goes. We gonna see how that goes. I heard that money negotiation is a little funny.
Ooh.
So Becky like, okay, cool. When y'all get that money right, hit me up. But I haven't heard anything about Becky wanting to leave the WWE structure. So she's just gonna hold out until they give her some money. Chris K said, I like how we all agree. Yeah, no, Seth Rollins is washed, bruh. He is so washed. Said Seth is done. He's washed. It's over. So I figured Becky was coming back at Royal Rumble. Yeah, they just gonna put that money together because I'm sure they have creative plans in place for her. Once those creative plans get close, they're gonna give her the money she's asking for, and she's gonna show up.
Does she get the money she's asking for because Rhea leaves?
Now I haven't
just
heard,
asking a question.
Hold on. Now I haven't heard anything about that yet, but that's an interesting dynamic. I haven't heard anything about that yet, though. But that's a good question. That's a damn good question. We shall see. We shall see. I figured Becky was coming back at the Royal Rumble. Well, yeah, no. Let's see. We're gonna see. That I played. Hold on. Let me. Okay. All right. Cool. Y'all still in here heavy. That's what I'm talking about. Goddammit. Okay. Back for commercial. Chody makes his entrance. Werner, I'm gonna need you to go through this promo for me. I cannot do Chody's promos anymore.
Oh man.
Let me set this up for you. I'm gonna set it up. Ladies and gentlemen, this was literally a promo between two world champions who are gonna fight for a Saudi belt. Go.
Cody screams, "What do you want to talk?" I'm not going through the beginning because that was just trash. Cody says, "What do you want to talk about?" Gunther comes out. They talk about how each of them are great champions and everything. And Gunther called him a secondary champion. And Cody's like, "I beat the most dominant champion in company history."
He's so insecure, even in kayfabe.
He really is.
Even in kayfabe, he's insecure. Go ahead.
And then they kiss each other's asses about how great each other's are. And then they shake hands, and that's really pretty much it. Because it was just ass kissing and I'm better than you. No, you're not. I'm better than you.
Warren, if this segment was a type of a food, what would it have been?
Shit.
I was going for nothing burger. I didn't know you eat shit.
No, I don't eat shit, but WWE fans eat shit.
This just was a nothing burger, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all can't tell by how bored I am, just like addressing it, like this was a nothing burger. They're fighting over a damn Saudi belt.
That can only be talked about during Saudi season.
What are we doing here?
Make that make sense.
What are we doing? That's why I'm asking. What are we doing here? And oh God, I gotta bring this up. Oh God, I gotta bring this up. I got to. At one point of this promo, I want y'all to look at the smug, "This is why I left AEW" look on Chody's face. The crowd started to chant, "Thank you, Cody." And I said, oh, give me a fucking knife.
Yeah.
Look at the smug, "This is why I left AEW," fuckers. Just look at the look on his face when they chanted that.
And the "We want Cody."
Oh my God.
That's right. That's where this all started. This is where I politicked my way to this world championship. Right here in St. Louis. By the way, I never thought in my lifetime I would see WWE give their employees the day off on Columbus Day.
See, we actually gave WWE props for something.
Yeah, shockingly.
But, pardon me, guys. But, dude, that is why y'all keep getting the less, like the lesser end of the plate. Like, that's why y'all keep getting less. Look at how smug Chody looked when they started chanting that. I don't even have to try half as hard as I did in AEW, and they still thank me here. Yeah. You could just, John Cena used to do the same thing too. Whenever the little kids in the crowd were like, Cena, Cena, just look at the smug ass look on his face. I'll never have to turn heel. I'm John Cena. The kids love me. I only do make-a-wishes when cameras are around. John Cena. And does Cody not realize how much of a twat he looks like when they're doing the little walk in the arena shots and, "Oh, I'm getting off my bus"? Dude, you look like a douche. Getting off the fucking bus with his neck towel and his fucking Cody branded tracksuit. You look like a douche. The man is meant to be a heel.
Yeah. Forever heel.
Back from commercial, we find out Dragon Lee can spring wings from his back if Doctor Strange puts some spells around him.
Yes.
What the hell was this?
I love WWE. I'm glad I signed here, and I'm gonna be here forever.
Werner,
because I love WWE.
That's literally what this was. And look, now wings are coming from my back. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? It was like Doctor Strange portals all around him. I'm like, what the fuck are we watching? If he had the abilities to do all of this, why ain't he win more matches?
Why isn't he a champion?
What the fuck was this? And Werner, the subject matter was even worse. Yes, I love WWE. My life has been changed. I've gotten to work with the legendary Rey Mysterio. I was like, homie, why are wings growing out your back while you're saying this? What is happening? It
doesn't matter. I got to work with Rey Mysterio and be a part of the great LWO.
You
know what? If they actually did that, I'd pop for that. I would literally pop for that.
I know the real LWO song, guys. I'm trolling. It was that doom 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 doom. That shit was actually kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pete Rocks 12 said Raw sucks. Tape Raw's even worse. This was awful. We just got to the part where Dragon Lee had wings coming out his damn back.
I feel bad for that crowd having to sit through 4 hours.
4. That from now on, all these legacy promos are I signed on the dotted line, and I have
pretty
wings.
much. And they give you wings. Screw Red Bull. Yeah. WWE gives you wings.
What the hell? I'm so happy to be here. I signed. I did it. It has been the most greatest year of my life. Like, what?
I re-signed a 10-year deal.
I've jobbed to so many people, but I got to work with the legendary Rey Mysterio.
And be a part of the great LWO.
Do you see my portals? Like, what? What is this? What is this? What is this? What, nah, for real. Like, I'm not even joking. The motherfucker was surrounded by Doctor Strange portals and wings was coming out his fucking back while he's talking about a contract.
Hey, we can do Hollywood better.
Look at these wings. You can't even get these at Popeyes. Bro.
I'm Triple H. I don't see color, but I give all Mexicans wings.
And Doctor Strange is gonna send Galactus through one of these portals. What the fuck are we watching? That was the point where I was ready to cut the show off. I was like, this is not serious. This is the most unserious product I've ever watched in my life. I believe I can fly. But I don't see R. Kelly's color. He has colorless wings. Jesus Christ. Says Ricky Steamboat all over again. Yeah, right. Good God. That is... We watched a motherfucker develop wings surrounded by Doctor Strange portals, Werner. How do people enjoy this?
I don't know.
Good God, bro. How do people actually wake up Monday morning like, oh, I can't wait for Raw tonight?
Cinema! This was actually cinema!
This is terrible. Next up, we got the LeBron breaker against the ghost of Kofi Kingston's chest.
Wait. By next Monday, do we see wings at the stands?
I swear to God, I will never watch this shit again. If they
Dragon Lee wings for sale for $35.99.
If they harness Dragon Lee from the tunnel and have him fly to the ring, I will never watch another WWE show again in my damn life. I'm so serious. I'm so fucking serious. If he flies next week, fuck everybody.
What if he comes through a portal?
He already comes to a dragon's damn mouth. How much more do you want? Which that doesn't make any sense either.
No, it doesn't.
Good God. But yeah, we got the LeBron Breaker versus the Ghost of Kofi Kingston's chest. The LeBron Breaker won by pinfall with the spear. Post-match, the LeBron Breaker presses the attack. Oh, God. And the dude whose entire popularity is predicated around Yeet makes the save and lays the LeBron Breaker out with a spear. His spear looked terrible. The Terror Twins, terrible name, are hanging out backstage. Rhea Ripley says it's Tiffany Stratton's time to sit on the apron and look pretty, and AAR Priest gives her a pep talk. R-Truth makes his entrance and we go to break. What type of heel?
Real quick.
What's up?
I feel like Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest are more like friends with benefits than Terror Twins.
I'm gonna tell you something after the stream.
Okay.
We're gonna talk after the stream. All right. Look at this stupid ass face it froze on. You froze on a stupid ass face. It was a cheeky ass, dumb ass, I love gossip ass face. It was.
I can't help it. It's
everybody saw
froze
it.
there.
Everybody saw it. We all saw it. It's okay though.
Dragon Lee has wings. Don't forget.
Yeah. And he can open up Doctor Strange portals.
Yes.
But R-Truth won by pinfall with a schoolboy pin against The Miz after the faction that's supposed to be helping The Miz and turning him into the best version of himself makes him fucking lose. But they grab R-Truth, throw him back in, and The Miz hits a skull-crushing finale.
Ooh.
He's so aggressive. Jimmy Uso's backstage, and he finds main event Jey Uso. So he's just peeking in the locker rooms. Just looking in supply closets to see if Jey Uso's doing coke. He knows exactly where to find him.
Right.
You in here doing coke, Oos? You in here doing coke, Oos? You in here doing coke, Oos?
Man, why is no one doing coke, Oos?
Everybody in these rooms are just doing regular stuff. There you are doing coke, Oos. Then he goes, I told you no, Oos. Roman Reigns didn't supply me with no more coke, Oos, so I don't want to be around him no more, Oos.
No.
Oos. Rhea Ripley makes her interest to send. This shit sucks. Rhea Ripley makes her interest to send us to break. Back commercial commentary hypes up next week's show. Now we got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez going against Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton. The match goes to a no contest. Rhea gets Nia up for Riptide, but Liv chop blocks her and puts boots to her. Nia Jax lays Liv Morgan out, calls for Tiffany to get her briefcase, but Dominic Mysterio saves Liv, and that's the show. Who cares? All right. We got portals. We got dragons. We got factions. We got people just fucking doing whatever. I don't know. We got fucking middle-aged men wearing black leather jackets. Negative damn 10. Negative damn 10. For the first time ever, negative moment of the night. I'm in the... This show would have had to move forward positively for me to even consider a moment of the night. Negative moment of the night. Damn. Oh, man. Shit.
Negative 10. The show is god awful. Yeah, I was kind of hopeful when they went to 2 hours that it might like get to like negative 9.9, maybe a negative 9.8. But no, they just
gotten worse.
It's gotten worse.
Like somehow. Oh my God. That's what I said at the beginning of the show. Somehow it got fucking worse.
Yeah.
Lord, Jesus be offense. Okay, Catherine said rate negative 10. Matt Shell said we got a negative 10 in no moments. Samam 69 said moment of the night, Rhea Ripley in that attire. She always looks good. Said this is garbage they're giving you. Rhea, do not sign on the dotted line.
Dotted line, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Said moment of the night, Rhea. Adrian, That's not a bad little conspiracy theory you got there. Said hologram is in the position Dragon Lee could have been in if he was in AEW, especially with their Fox Mexico deal. I know Dragon Lee saw that deal go through and probably was like, damn it.
Yep.
Why did I listen to Conan? Why did I listen to Conan?
Here's another thing. Phoenix and Penta.
Hey.
You have an opportunity now to go, we're sorry, Tony.
Yeah. With the way he's pushing luchadors right now, y'all got a chance to elevate y'all stock something fierce, dude.
You know who else feels like an asshole? Andrade.
Yeah. Oh no. I must go face Carmelo Bow Wow for the 7th time.
For my speed championship.
Oh me. He gonna trip and fall through one of Dragon Lee's portals. Shit is trash. Damn.
Just imagine if LFI had those portals.
Let's go bring back Eddie Guerrero. They just go back in time. Good God. What's next, Dragon Lee? You gonna bring a T-Rex through one of them portals? Said fallen portal, come back as La Sombra. Oh, that's wild. Look who I brought, guys. I brought La Parca. Jesus Christ. All right, man. Clear the air. Fucking don't fall through portals. Because you might end up in the WWE. Jesus. Go.
All right. So I know we had a little fun on Saturday with Maria talking about Michigan and Wisconsin and Indiana.
That's right. That's right.
But I just want to make this point real quick. Maria is the reason why we need an electoral college.
Oh yeah. Oh, buddy.
I just want to point that out.
Man.
Maria's the reason.
In the worst way, bro.
In the worst.
And he froze.
I don't care which way you vote. I'm just saying we need one.
Man, that is definitely a
badly.
Good reason. That is a good reason why we need one, for sure.
Oh.
Because otherwise...
That's what I wanted to clear the air on, kids.
I get it. Otherwise, we'd be in some trouble.
Ooh.
When they find out that Michigan-Wisconsin election is going down... Lord.
With Indiana?
Man, no, but serious clear the air, though. I was trolling. Serious clear the air. Life really does, like, have a way of just kind of coming at you at light speed, bro. You gotta build yourself up. Like, I know it's hard to build yourself up and build calluses for, like, the stuff that happens in life, but you gotta build yourself up for moments, because if you don't, when the worst scenario happens, you won't be ready. You have to. So basically what I'm saying is you have to consider worst case scenarios. You have to consider worst case scenarios. Even though some people might say, oh, that's negative, you shouldn't put all that stress on yourself. No, you have to. You have to consider worst case scenarios. You have to see the worst case scenario. You have to think of what you would do in the event of that worst case scenario, because you never know when that actual worst case scenario will happen. Okay? And that's what I want to clear the air on. See what we got said. Raquel Botchfest, Dragon Portals, Chody Smug promo, -10. Moment of the night, Tiffany Stratton. Okay? Said they phone in Raw and USA is pushing NXT on top of everything. They could try to phone in these Raws for the rest of the year if they want, and that's cool. But, like, I don't think Netflix gonna go for this shit.
No.
So we'll see how they look on Netflix. I don't think they're gonna be any better. I really don't. But they gonna have to do better than what they doing now, for sure. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, y'all. Well, it's about that time to get the fuck up out of here. We gave y'all a long show tonight. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hat. So Sign off yet again to see Epitome of Black Excellence, the King of Dimes, and just your boy, Mr.Starks, and
The beautiful worldwide, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.